Hi, I'm Leslie Gallagher, the owner of Two Hands, Four Paws. I just gave a presentation about laser therapy in the field of rehabilitation, and I'm presenting a few case studies today. Kashmir is the first one I'm going to talk about. He was, at the time, I'm going to say about a 3-year-old albino Doberman, and he was a lifelong runner. He was running about 6 miles every other day with his owner, who is a woman who didn't run as fast as perhaps a man might have. And you'll understand that in a second. But when Kashmir came to us, he had melanoma. He'd already been diagnosed with melanoma, and he was mostly blind and had pretty poor vision. So the owner fractured her back and ended up having to do a couple months of rehab. And because he was crazy for his runs, she hired a man to start running with him 3 or 4 days a week. And he ran at a much faster pace and much harder pace. So within, I'm going to say, 2 months, he came up acutely lame in his right forelimb, which was diagnosed as a severe biceps tendinopathy. So Kashmir came to us for physical therapy. We started him on a program of Rimadyl, gabapentin. We did laser twice a day in the acute phase. So I'm going to say for at least the first 2 weeks, we lasered the heck out of that biceps. And then we did it once a day, and then we did it every other day. And he got better, definitely. And we started a daily exercise program. We put him in the water treadmill. But he unfortunately re-injured the leg going crazy one day. And so we finally took him back to a surgeon, or the owner took him back to a surgeon, and he got an injection of Depomedrol in his right biceps. And that made a huge difference. We rested him for about a week to let that settle in. And then we started all over again. The acupuncture, we continued the laser, we continued all the land exercises, and we did a lot of, cross friction massage across that biceps, backwards walking, crawling, dancing, all kinds of exercises to strengthen that right front leg. What happened with Kashmir is that he learned how to walk on his hind limbs in the water. So when we put him in the water treadmill to try to wear him out and to just rehab that leg, he would actually stand on his hind legs and put his front feet up on the top of the treadmill and just basically danced in the water, which was pretty hilarious. But it was a good exercise for him, and we would eventually get him back down into the water. So he had a really nice return to function. It took about 6 months because it was then acute on chronic. And so we lasered him about every 2 weeks, and we did weekly massage, and we did a lot of exercises. And on his non-running days, he would come in and walk in the underwater treadmill. So he remained pain-free for the rest of his life and continued back on running 6 miles every other day.